From Daikin Park in Houston, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Tarik Skubal. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Otto Lopez leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Put the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, that seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Miguel Andujar. That clips the corner. Skubal, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Throws to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. Let's take a look at our lineup.
Josh Naylor.
Two down, bases empty, and now it's Josh Naylor.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 outs, bases empty. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Mitch Brett. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He really needs to be able to throw all 3 of his pitches for strikes in this one. Otherwise, these hitters are going to start sitting on pitches. You know, you've got to try to get the swing and miss with the curveball, and you've got to move your pitches around. Don't get too comfortable on one side of the plate unless they're showing that they just can't hit that spot.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Turang. Nope, ball. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One out, base is empty. That's inside. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Aaron Judge stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Right.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Aaron Judge leads the yard. It's 1-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the ALDS. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. And delivers outside.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Byron Buxton waits on deck. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Byron Buxton stands in now and watches strike 1. Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one wrapped foul. Goes down looking. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Game 1 of the division series. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Skubal back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. And that one off the outside edge.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Misses. And the count is filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Abraham Toro.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro. Fought off foul. Skubal, a 6'3" lefty, 240 pounds, a former American League Cy Young Award winner. 1 down, base is empty. Out front, rip foul.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And a good eye there.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter. One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Owen Casey in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Fastball for a strike. And the count even at 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Next pitch is downstairs. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that'll do it. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here in Houston, bottom of the second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example of that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Bryce Harper, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that skips in the dirt. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage now.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
and
off,
here's Alex Jackson.
Alex Jackson.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Right side, Turang. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8, shortstop, Luis Vasquez.
So up next, Luis Vasquez. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Inside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. That one misses, and it's a full count.
Count full.
Swing and a slow roller. Bregman sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting 9, center fielder, Denzel Clark.
Now here is Denzel Clark. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground right side to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Mike Trout.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Trout would reach 400 career homers with one more long ball. The 1-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez. And all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
This is Bryce Terang. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. And a strike in there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby Witt
Now here's
Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. Grounded out his first time. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And Judge spoils that one. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of the ALDS. That's outside. 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
That one fouled off. Fouls it back with two strikes. Next pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Runners at first and second with one gone. That one misses. Ball 3. Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly is called.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Digging in, Cal Raleigh worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And that one sliced foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 3 innings complete. The All-Stars out front here, 1-0. Back here at Dyken Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Just missed. And now 2-2.
2-2.
High fly ball down the left field line. Schwarber makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Miguel
Next to hit,
Andujar.
Miguel Andujar. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and there's 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Josh Naylor. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. That's out to center field. Buxton moves under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. And the batter now, Byron Buxton. There's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Falling behind 2-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's in the dirt. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat.
Schwarber.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. He popped out his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1.
Bregman.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And there's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Harper off of first with 2 away. That's towards center. Clark has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off,
pitcher's
first
duel
baseman,
so far.
Freddie
Here's how the
Freeman.
starters have performed up to this point. Skubal back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Freeman hits it in the air. Buxton makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So digging in,
Toro.
Abraham Toro. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Toro, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Right through there, got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Casey in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. This one in the air. He's got it, and that is that. Game 1 of the division series. Now it's the DH, Mike Trout.
Wood! 0 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Jackson gathers, throws to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
So the batting order turns over. Bryce Terang digs in now. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman, and now 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Vasquez tracks it down for the out. And we're back.
Leading
All
off,
set for the top of the
Alex
6th. And now the
Jackson.
catcher comes up to hit. Alex Jackson. And fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And that's in for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Luis Vasquez. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that thanks to this hit. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next, Denzel Clark. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab for the second out. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. 0 for 2 in this one. And ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. The All-Stars with the lead 1-0. Back here in Houston, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Aaron Judge. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's to third, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. He is struck out, and he is walked. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
And that drops in for a strike. And foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they add a run. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
Yeah, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Here's Byron Buxton. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
1-0.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Check swing, and he went. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And that's down and away.
3-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Count is full.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one just misses, and the count is 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Bryce Harper hitting on deck circle. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that K brings him into double digits for the game. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further, and it's 2-zip. This is the American League Division Series on the show. New inning getting started. At the plate, Miguel Andujar.
Leading off, left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Mason Miller up and loosening in the pen. Hader, the lefty, warming up as well. And the lefty with the 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, that just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
That one pulled foul.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1-2 is the count.
On the ground to the left. Bregman to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball.
One, two.
The other way. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Abraham Toro, the next to hit. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of game 1. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. On to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Bachman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Harper now.
Leading things off.
Singer, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And there's a foul ball.
Ball. 2-1.
Foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Swings here and blasts one left field, and that one is off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout getting this far down in the order. Strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Hammered, base hit. Here comes Bregman around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator What was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Vasquez. Here's Lopez for one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Back here at Dyken Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Owen Casey. Skubal back to work.
Now, Boog, it's going to be a long series, but you can't ask for a better start for this home side. Their bullpen's getting rest at the right time, and they've got the lead. Performances like this can help you win a few games, not just one. Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty. So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
He goes down looking.
Oh, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. But all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now, Luis Vasquez.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And that one upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Eric Sabrowski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Bobby
Witt Jr. 1 for 3.
Witt Jr.
Sabrowski measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a slider. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder,
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Breaking ball misses down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Rob Zastryzny appears to be getting loose. The lefty, the 1-0. That's down and in. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. That catches the corner.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
2
way
and 2.
inside. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Buxton stands in now and watches strike one.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Ball.
Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped to short. They take the force out. Inning over. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back.
Now pitching.
And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Clark up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And another ball.
That's down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Lopez at the plate and takes high there. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. 2 outs. And it's fouled away. Bednar, one strike away from securing game one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And now Josh Naylor. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one. In the air, foul off first. That's the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game one to set the tone.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.